Hi everybody, it's Emily and I'm super tired tonight. Like super tired. Like want to go to bed. Okay, so I'll tell you two stories tonight. One about being like what's the word? I'm so tired. Uh Introvert. So, an introvert and an extrovert. I'm just going to talk about that second. First of all, I'll tell you another funny grandfather story. This one's really weird. Well, they're not weird, but they're funny. This one's really funny though. Okay, so I think he's like 86, but I think he thinks he's 83, but I think he's like 87. Whatever, who knows? He's like 80 something or other, higher 80s. Anyway, that's nothing to do with anything. A couple years ago, his age has to do with everything. Oh my god. Okay, I make myself laugh. Okay, so quite a few, we'll say like probably like 9 years ago, he eats his lunch and he's like, where's my napkin? And he doesn't want to get up from the table to get a napkin. So he wanted to have a napkin holder in front of like where he sits at the table. So my grandmother was like, well, I'll go buy us a napkin holder. So he's like, oh, absolutely not. We'll find one. So he went, like, he keeps everything. So he went out to like the garage and found a napkin holder it was red and it had poinsettias on it. It was like a Christmas one. So it actually happened to be around the time of Christmas time. So he took this napkin holder and used it, and then it was like getting into like January, and my grandmother was like, we're not using the Christmas napkin holder anymore. I'm going to buy a new napkin holder. And he's like, absolutely not. You're not buying a new napkin holder. And so anyway, it was like a little argument they had, and he's like, no, 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 no. So like, I went up there one day, and he's like obsessed with his dogs, and he's also like super, we'll say thrifty. Cheap or thrifty is a better word for it. So anyway, he cut the dog faces off the bone box, like the dog bone box. So one was like like uh I don't know, like a fuzzy poodle dog on one side and like a German shepherd on the other side. So he like strategically cut these dog faces out of an old dog bone box and then like duct taped them to the ends over the poinsettias, and that was his new napkin holder. And it was so crazy. Anyway, one day when he was out, my grandmother ended up getting rid of it and getting a different napkin holder. But I honestly feel like that dog face napkin holder is probably somewhere around, like, probably like back out in the garage. So if I ever find it, I will bring it into a video and show you because it is hilarious. So my second thing, my tip is introvert and extrovert. So I'm definitely an introvert, like all the way. But just because I'm an introvert doesn't mean I can't be an extrovert. So this weekend, like at the craft fair I'm in, selling jewelry, that's like kind of like out of my element because I have to talk to like tons of different people and be like very like an extrovert. So I find that very exhausting. So I'm actually like super excited that I'm completely home alone tonight and I'm just gonna relax and go to bed. But just because someone is an introvert doesn't mean they can't be an extrovert. And same as an extrovert, somebody that's like really like loves to go out and socialize and everything, they can also be an introvert. So you can be both. You know what I mean? Like, just because you are an extrovert, you also kind of should be an introvert too, because everyone needs like a little bit of downtime. But for me, being an introvert, I find being an extrovert really exhausting. So, yeah, I don't know if that's really a tip, but maybe more of an observation or an opinion. But that's it. That's my tip and story for tonight. So I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye!